Tonight, we embark on a journey into the depths of one of the most mysterious and terrifying places on Earth, the Amazon Rainforest, a place where reality blurs with legend, and nature hides secrets that even science struggles to explain. My name is Gideon, and the author of this story is Norbert Richard. If you think you know what danger feels like, wait until you step into the Amazon here. Every step you take could be your last. The jungle is alive, watching, listening, and waiting. The Amazon is more than just a forest. It is a vast, green abyss stretching across 5.5 million square kilometers, 17 times the size of England and Ireland combined. If you ever find yourself lost here, don't waste time trying to escape. Many have tried, few have returned. Deep inside this jungle, sunlight barely touches the ground. The air is thick and humid, filled with the scent of damp earth and the calls of unseen creatures at night. The Amazon transforms into something even more terrifying. Strange eyes glow in the darkness. Eerie howls echo through the trees, and the river itself becomes a hunting ground for silent predators. The Amazon is not just a rainforest. It is a world of its own, a place of breathtaking beauty, unimaginable danger, and mysteries that may never be fully uncovered. Imagine stepping into a world where the sky is nothing but a tangled web of leaves and branches, where the air is so thick with humidity that every breath feels heavy. This is the Amazon Rainforest, a place where even sunlight has to fight to reach the ground. During the day, the jungle hums with life. The air is filled with the buzzing of insects, the distant calls of howler monkeys, and the rustling of unseen creatures moving through the dense undergrowth. But despite the brightness of the sun above, the forest floor remains in an eerie twilight. Scientists say that only 1% of sunlight manages to break through the thick canopy and touch the jungle floor. When it rains, and it often does, the downpour doesn't reach you immediately. The water must first weave its way through a fortress of leaves and branches. In some places, it takes nearly 10 minutes for a raindrop to finally touch the ground. And when it does, the soil is so rich and damp that the smell of earth fills the air, mixing with the scent of wild orchids, decaying wood, and something else, something ancient. The trees here are giants, standing over 200 feet tall, their roots gripping the earth like ancient guardians. Some trees have adapted in ways that defy logic. The walking palm, for example, seems to move across the forest floor, its roots slowly shifting to chase the sunlight. But beauty in the Amazon is always accompanied by danger. Hidden among the lush greenery are plants that can kill with a single touch, frogs so poisonous that even brushing against their skin could be fatal, and rivers where creatures lurk, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And as the day fades, the Amazon begins to change. At dusk, the forest comes alive in a different way. The air is filled with symphony of sounds, crickets chirping, bats screeching, and the deep, guttural croaks of giant toads. Then, suddenly, silence. A predator is near, cutting to the heart of the jungle like a massive, twisting serpent. The Amazon River is more than just a body of water. It's a world of its own. This mighty river stretches for 6,409 kilometers, making it the second longest river on Earth. But when it comes to sheer power, no other river compares. The Amazon carries more water than any other river in the world, and during the rainy season, it grows so wide that in some places you can't even see the other side. It is so vast that if you stood on one bank, the opposite shore will be beyond the horizon. But this isn't just a river, it's a hunting ground, home to some of the most terrifying creatures on the planet. Lurking beneath the murky waters of the Amazon is a predator so massive, so powerful, that it has been the subject of nightmares for centuries. the green anaconda. Unlike venomous snakes that kill with a bite, the anaconda is a master of suffocation. It wraps its enormous coils around its prey and squeezes, crushing bones and cutting off all hope of escape. These snakes can grow up to 30 feet long and weigh more than 550 pounds, making them the heaviest snakes on Earth. Despite their size, they are silent hunters, waiting patiently beneath the water's surface before striking with lightning speed. Stories from indigenous tribes speak of anacondas so large that they could swallow a manhole. And while such stories sound like myths, some explorers claim to have encountered anacondas over 40 feet long, monsters that could crush a jaguar or even a small boat. If you ever find yourself in the Amazon, remember this: on land, you might outrun an anaconda, but in water, you don't stand a chance. Beneath the river's surface, another terror lurks: the red-bellied piranha. These small but deadly fish have razor-sharp teeth that can tear through flesh in seconds. When they attack in groups, they turn the water into a churning frenzy of blood and bones. Many believe that piranhas will devour anything that falls into the water, but in reality, they are opportunistic hunters. However, when food is scarce, or when blood is in the water, they become relentless. Fishermen have pulled up nets filled with nothing but bones, evidence of how quickly a school of piranhas can strip a body clean. There are even chilling reports of people who fell into piranha-infested waters and never resurfaced. Among the river's strangest and most dangerous inhabitants is the electric eel, a creature that can generate up to 650 volts of electricity, enough to knock a full-grown man unconscious or even kill a small caiman. These creatures use their electric shocks to hunt, navigate, and defend themselves. Imagine swimming in the river, unaware of the danger lurking beneath you. Suddenly, a jolt of electricity surges through your body, paralyzing you as you sink beneath the surface. By the time the current releases you, it may already be too late. Not all creatures of the Amazon are terrifying. Some are simply extraordinary, like the basilisk lizard, also known as the Jesus lizard. This small but remarkable reptile has the incredible ability to run on water, using its powerful hind legs. When threatened, the basilisk lizard dashes across the surface of the river at high speed, creating the illusion of walking on water. It's a breathtaking sight, one of the many wonders hidden in this vast jungle. Deep within the Amazon lies a river so strange, so mysterious, that even scientists struggle to explain it. The waters of this river reach a scorching 93 degrees Celsius, hot enough to boil anything that falls into it alive. Locals call it the Pishka, meaning boil with the heat of the sun. But what makes this river so hot? There are no nearby volcanoes or geothermal vents. Some scientists believe the heat comes from deep underground, but the exact cause remains unknown. Whatever the reason, one thing is certain: any creature that enters this river does not come out alive. Deep within the vast and untamed Amazon rainforest, beyond the reach of modern civilization, live the last true survivors of an ancient world, the uncontacted tribes. These tribes have remained hidden from the outside world for centuries, living in harmony with the jungle and relying on its resources for survival. Some of them have never seen a car, a plane, or even a simple flashlight. To them, the jungle is everything. It provides food, shelter, medicine, and even spiritual guidance. Among the most feared tribes in the Amazon are the Waorani, a people known for their unmatched hunting skills and deadly accuracy with blowguns. Using poison darts, they can bring down monkeys, birds, and even jaguars from the treetops. But what makes them truly terrifying is their reputation for violence. The Waorani have long resisted contact with the outside world, and they are known to attack outsiders who enter their territory. In 1956, a group of missionaries attempted to make contact with the Waorani, hoping to introduce them to Christianity. What happened next was a chilling reminder of how fiercely these tribes protect their way of life. Within days, all 5 missionaries were found dead, their bodies riddled with spears. Even today, some areas of the Amazon remain strictly off-limits to outsiders because of these uncontacted tribes. One of the most mysterious tribes of the Amazon is the Paripkara. For decades, people believe they had vanished, wiped out by disease and deforestation. But in 2017, 2 men were discovered wandering deep within the jungle, Tamandua and Baida, the last known survivors of the Paripkara tribe. These men lived completely off the land, hunting with handmade tools, and sleeping in temporary shelters made of leaves and branches. Their language is unknown, their customs are a mystery, and they refuse to integrate with the outside world. Scientists fear that when these last 2 men die, the entire Paripkara culture will vanish forever. For the indigenous people of the Amazon, the jungle is not just a place, it is alive. Every tree, every river, and every creature has a spirit. Their myths and legends tell of supernatural beings that protect the forest and punish those who disrespect it. One legend speaks of a river hidden deep in the Amazon that whispers at night. Those who have tried to follow its voice have never returned. Locals believe the river is haunted by the souls of those who drown in its waters, doomed to wander forever in search of peace. Another terrifying legend is that of the Mapinguari, a monstrous creature that roams the jungle. Described as a massive, one-eyed beast with thick red fur, the Mapinguari is said to have a second mouth on its stomach. According to the tribes, it emits a horrible, paralyzing stench that can render its victims helpless. Some believe it is a spirit of the jungle, while others think it might be a surviving prehistoric creature. Although scientists dismiss the Mapinguari as folklore, many Amazonian hunters claim to have seen its massive footprints deep in the forest. The Amazon's rivers are believed to be home to the Yaku-Runa, supernatural beings who live in underwater cities made of gold and crystal. These water spirits are said to have glowing red eyes and the ability to shapeshift into humans. Fishermen tell stories of people who went swimming in the Amazon at night and were never seen again. Some say they were taken by the Yaku-Runa, transformed into spirits, and forced to live beneath the water forever. While the Amazon remains one of the most mysterious places on Earth, it is also one of the most endangered. Every day, millions of trees are cut down and ancient ecosystems are being destroyed to make way for farming, mining, and illegal logging. Scientists warn that if deforestation continues at this rate, the Amazon could disappear within the next 50 years. If that happens, the world will lose 20% of its oxygen supply, a disaster that could affect the entire planet. The indigenous tribes who have lived in the Amazon for thousands of years are also in danger. With their land being taken away, their cultures are slowly disappearing, and some tribes face total extinction. Despite its beauty, its mysteries, and its terrifying creatures, the Amazon is a place that might not exist for future generations. The question is, will we save it before it's too late? The Amazon rainforest holds secrets beyond imagination, lost tribes, mysterious creatures, and hidden wonders waiting to be discovered. What other mysteries lie deep within its dense jungles? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing stories. Like if you enjoyed the video, and share with your friends. See you in the next adventure.